We are on day 4.
Day 4, and how's it going?
It's going really quick, hotter than I expected. We're above a white roof which refracts the light upward, and these cored out windows reflect light on me too. So I'm in an air fryer right now. So, yeah, I got my sunbrellas. This is for when the sun comes over the building. Yeah, for any aspiring artists out there, sun protection is key. Yes, we had to move the lift, which we're on now, to a new position because of these trees and the sidewalk gap were a little bigger of an obstacle than I anticipated. So we're actually on the sidewalk now, and luckily this city's cool with it so far. You know, this surface here, it's really nice to paint on. It's got a little tooth to it, kind of like stucco, and so I wasn't able to get my hands on the wall until we started on this project, but it's been a really nice material to paint on, far superior to any kind of block or brick, so that's been great. So the one thing I don't have today is the giant 18-inch roller, which I used to put down primer. We primed this whole wall, and then any big sections like the background color here, the pale yellow, I use a big roller for that too, to save so much time. But yeah, primarily I'm using, so for color fill, you got 2 different sizes of mini roller. So you got this, and then you got your smaller roller here. This will save you a lot of time too, instead of brushing it all out. So I got 2 different, or essentially I use 4 different size rollers: 18, 12, 6, and 4.
Cool.
These are for more the finishing. These ones have been through the ringer, that's why they're a little discolored. But yeah, you got your kind of 3-inch brush, your 2-inch brush with a little edge there, and then this is for more details. I use a variety of different brushes depending on the scale of the piece. This one, it's a good amount of detail. It's not a giant wall, so a lot of the time I am finishing with a smaller brush like this. But you can kind of see in the wings here, this bird, you have a lot of these bigger lines are stroked with the 4-inch, and then these smaller kind of highlights are the little 1-inch brush here. Yeah, so, primer, doodle grid, outline, and that's all done with spray. The outline and the doodle grid. And then I move on to color fill, which is kind of like paint by numbers. You want a roller for that. And then I go on to detailing certain parts. So I like to work with one color at a time, really, just because it helps simplify things, keep my brushes nice and wet. And lastly, I'll just continue to do just layers of highlight, detail, highlight, shadow, until it really kind of starts to have some dimension. So yeah.
I know this piece has some lettering and stuff on that. When does that work in?
I think I'll probably do that last.
Okay, I was wondering.
Because honestly, that's the most daunting task for me.
Any particular reason?
Just because, my handwriting's not great, and I don't do a lot of lettering in my work. So, other than signing my name, it's pretty rare. So for this piece, though, we really wanted to highlight certain neighborhoods that, in my community engagement campaign, working with Arteria, me and my apprentices doing that whole campaign, most of the focus was on housing, and the disparities there, with urban renewal, redlining, etc. So we wanted to really make sure that people knew the names of these neighborhoods and that they were represented clearly. A lot of times with neighborhoods, there's so many different factors that represent a neighborhood. There's no just single, icon or image. So really spelling them out was necessary for this piece. So you can see here, and these kind of cascading banners here, the different neighborhoods will be listed in these areas.